Good morning, everybody. It's March 29th. The time is 8:04. I would like to share with you guys a little bit this morning about the dream that I had where Archmichael was standing up really quickly. He stood up very quickly, like a time of trouble, like something's going to happen pretty soon here, you guys. You know how it says, in what is it? It's in Daniel 12. You know how it says, at that time there'll be trouble as never before in a nation. Well, why would I see that? Why would I see Michael standing up so quickly like that? You know what I mean? He stood up very, very fast, like something was about to happen. And I know we have a president now, Trump, who he refuses to repent. He won't repent. And he's got like money on top of money on top of money. And most people are not even aware most people are not aware of the evil, what's going on, you know. I'll be glad to see these children taken off of here. I'm more worried about these little innocent children with what's going on and what's about to happen, because I know the evil that's all around. I've seen it. The Lord's opened my eyes to see it. And for me, seeing, having seen what's really here, and they've even confronted me. You know, they know that I know. You see what I'm saying? So they don't have any problems revealing themselves to me. And the things that I've seen, man, I wish I had a lot of it on video just to show it. Something's getting ready to happen, you guys. I had a car pull out in front of me really fast, and I was just coming back from I stopped someplace to get me a breakfast sandwich, and then as I left to pull out to come down here where I am now, there was absolutely no traffic out behind me, none. And this was earlier this morning. It was still, you know, a little dark out. There's not that much traffic now. But anyhow, I took in, I had to hit my brakes really fast because this guy took and pulled right out in front of me. And I had to hit my brakes really fast. And I noticed his license plate, because like I said, he was that close to me. When I hit my brakes, it was like I barely missed the guy. You wouldn't have expected anybody to pull out in front of you like that. And so when I hit my brakes and he got out in front of me, I seen his license plate and it said, Dragonfly. Dragonfly. I'm going, Dragonfly? Like something's getting ready to happen is what I'm feeling. Like something's going to happen. You know? Most people ain't going to see what's getting ready to happen here, I'm telling you. And for me to have that dream with Michael standing up really quick, that told me right there something is about to happen. Michael wouldn't even be thinking about standing up unless something was about to happen. The Word of God says it, you know. There's going to be a time of trouble as never seen before. And then at that time, the people shall be delivered. Yeah, I know I'm sitting here. I'm like, why am I even here in this town? Yeah, why am I here? And I feel like this is where he wants me to be. And I told you I was approached by those people. That lady sat there telling me she tried her hardest not to get pregnant, and come to find out this guy's spitting his tongue out, and he's showing me the 666 hand sign with his hand over and over and over. And I'm like, man, you know, I know what I'm looking at. I know what it is that I'm seeing. The bad part is, why am I seeing it? You know, why am I seeing all this stuff when I can't do nothing about it? You know, it's like knowing the devil's here and you knowing what he's doing, but yet I can't do nothing about it. You know? It's like Hillary or Donald Trump and all them, man. These bankers, all of them. You know, these people, they're running the whole show. They got the printer, they print people money, and everybody goes after it. Everybody's following after that. You know, and what they don't know is what they're following is their own destruction. They're all being set up for the slaughter, and they don't even know it. They don't even know it. You know, and it's like Jesus said, you can't serve two masters. You'll love one and hate the other. And I'm going to tell you something, man. If you truly love the Lord, you're going to go following after the Lord, and you'll put everything else off to the side, especially if you know this is the end time. If you know that this is the end time. I mean, I had plenty of real good job offers. Real good. But I knew what time it was. And I felt it was more important to try to warn people than to be thinking about myself living, like I said, it would have been short-lived. You know, the money they were offering, that's been, it was in 2014. 2014 when I was offered that money. 15, 16, 17, it's been 3 years, man. I'm telling you, it's at hand now. It would have been short-lived. If I would have taken those job offers, what I feel inside me right now is time's up. In other words, I took the time that I had doing what I've done. And I feel like time is up right now. That's what I feel. That's exactly how I feel. That's the best way I can describe this, is to say I feel like, you know, when I refused all that. I had a guy in Ohio right away that said he wanted to meet me. And he goes, I've never met anybody like you that would walk away from what was in this world. And I'm like, it's the end, man. This shit's the end. And I said, we need to warn people, tell people what's getting ready to go on. Then come to find out, that guy had a dark spirit in him. I mean, not just any dark spirit. When I was sleeping upstairs, I heard it walking up the stairs. The steps were like creaking, going, eh, 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 eh. You could hear the heavy weight. It's like an 800-pound something, real heavy, coming up the stairs. But it was a spirit. It was a spirit, not a physical form person. Then I heard it as it got to the top of the stairs, because mind you, this house that I was in, it was built in the mid-1800s, okay? All the doors were like upside-down crosses. All the doors. That's how they built all the doors back then. And I told that guy, I said, you know these doors, everything in this house looks like medieval. I said, the doors look like they're crosses upside down. I said, why would they build doors like this? And he's going, you know, now that you say it, it does look like that. I said, there's no doubt about it. And that's probably when they came out with the one eye on the $1 bill. But anyhow, I heard it as it got to the top of the stairs, and it walked right beside me, right beside the bed. I heard it, like walking, every time it took a step. Eh, 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 eh. you know, on the floors, the wood floors. I'm looking up. I couldn't see nothing, but I knew something was there. And it was a demonic spirit, man. That guy, one day he sat there with the big old butcher knife, stabbing the table, going, I feel like killing something. And I told him, I said, it's that spirit in you, man. That's what it is. It's that demonic spirit. I said, you gotta overcome it, man. And like I said, I was protected by the Lord, you know. But see, who wanted to see me there was that spirit. That spirit is what wanted to see me more than anything. Because I'm going to tell you right now, most of these demonic spirits here, they hate people. You can be sure they hate them. All right? What they wanted to see me for was because how I chose Christ over what was in the world. And see, what's in this world right now, they're putting it in everybody's face, and the people are going after it like mad. They're chasing after it, man. Let me tell you something. People on their beachfront properties, living in their gated communities, I'm telling you right now, man, it ain't going to save you. It won't save you. Most people are going after what their heart's desires were. And if you could see that. And this includes even the churches today, man. They're all living highly, tickling ears and stuff like that. Prosperity preaching. And they're in for a rude awakening. A very rude awakening. And people are chasing after it, man, like it's, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's just so hard to believe. This is the time, you guys, where you need to, we need to be picking up our cross and be following Christ. Because you guys know perfectly well it says in here, if you're not following him, you're not worthy of him. Okay? You know what? When I left the gym this morning, I told you when I go take a shower over there, there's 4 showers with speakers in them where the music's blaring. Right when you walk in the gym, you hear the music. Okay? And then there's 2 showers and the other side with no music in them. Where do you think I go to shower? You think I listen to the music? I want to listen to that music while I'm showering? I go where the speakers aren't working. There's 2 of them. I don't like hearing them. Well, after I got through showering, I'm thinking about all this stuff, you know, what people are going for, everything people are running after in life. Then I'm listening to this one song. It's called, it's by John Mellencamp, or it's called Blood on the Scarecrow, Blood on the Plow. You know, blood on the scarecrow, blood on the plow. That's what they were playing really loud as I was getting ready to leave. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, Jesus, when he was crucified, and people, what they're chasing after, man. I guarantee you they ain't picked up no plow. The only thing they're chasing after is what's in this world. Constantly chasing after it. You know? It's like it says, they have a form of godliness, but denying the power of. They deny the real power of it. Listen, man, I've seen the power of it. I know what it does. I told you when I drove through a rainbow, there was a double rainbow, like a small rainbow, and then a bigger rainbow over it. And as soon as and it was right in the highway as I was driving. The guy I was with, he was demonic as all get out, driving auto parts. As soon as I hit that first rainbow, he immediately passed out. That quick. As soon as I touched that rainbow, drove into it, and I'm like, wow. And I noticed him passing out. Then as soon as I drove out of the first one, his head came up and he woke right up like nothing happened, and he went back to talking. And I'm thinking, man, I said, did you see that, you know? Then as soon as I hit that other rainbow, he passed right back out again. And then as soon as I drove out of it, he came right back awake again. He didn't even see it. And that was God showing me his power. How much power he had. Letting me see this. I'm telling you, man. All this stuff here what people are chasing after. They're showing that they're not worthy. It's what they're doing. They're showing that they're not worthy. Chasing after it. And now if you know these are the end biblical times, man, this is the time where, and we're separated. And then being separated, and you can see the time that you're in. See, a lot of people don't want to answer or talk about this. Okay? They don't want to. Because, like I said, I've seen bungee cords stretching. And people don't want to let go of this. They don't want to let go of it, man, because it's all they know. And they believe, they're like, well, who knows? It could be another 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Man, it's now. This is not the time that you want to have regret. This time is now. You want to know what the strong delusion is, man? It's wrapped around you. All this that's in the world is what's a delusion around you. All of it. And this is getting ready to come to an end. It's all getting ready to come to an end. Like I said, in my dream, I seen Michael standing up. This must be Saturday today, because the traffic is like still real slow. I mean, things are moving. It's 8:20, but it must be Saturday today. That dragonfly. That car pulled right out in front of me, and there was nobody behind me. I mean, he definitely made me hit my brakes, and then his tag was right in front of me. Dragonfly. Something's getting ready to happen, you guys. Dragonfly. Huh. Well, Robert, I know you're watching this, and you'll have something to say about that. Dragonfly. That's what was on his tag. I didn't bother getting a picture of it because, like I said, I had to hit my brakes and he sped out. You know, and I didn't bother chasing after him. I know what I seen. But what I'm... You know, then hearing that song, Blood on the Scarecrow. Now, what is a scarecrow set on? Like a cross, don't it? Out in a cornfield. It sets on a cross, a scarecrow. And then a plow. Blood on the plow. You see, when you put your hands to that plow, that's why Jesus says you're not worthy of me. You know, if you turn around, if you let it go and you turn back to the world. And I haven't done that. I've held on to that plow. But it was weird listening to that song, Blood on the Scarecrow, Blood on the Plow. You know? John Mellencamp, you guys heard of that song? And I was like, man, I was listening to that as I was leaving the gym, and I'm like, man, you know, that's why I don't like listening to the radio, you know? Because I know in our generation was the most demonic music that there was. Because we were bringing in the biblical end days, you know. I was looking at an old movie called Pot of Gold. It was all demonic. The guy was playing the harmonica and then giving the devil horn signs at the same time. I'm going, whoa, what's this, you know? Then they're singing a song and they're covering up one eye with a spoon. Called Knife, Spoon, and a Fork. That was a song. Then they were going, hooray, the camels are coming. You know, like the one-eye pyramid. Man. So I'm telling you, it's spiritual. Spiritual. And these people were singing and getting paid and loving their lives Hollywood. You know, having no idea what they were really doing was showing the signs that we're in now. It's all spiritual, you guys. If you guys see that movie, it's called, then there's something about a big wheel that was turning. Like a lottery that they were trying to get. But that big wheel reminded me of the wheel that Jesus is going to turn. To put us in that new, in the part where people are going to be getting killed here by the herds, man. Herds. They're not worthy. You know, they can't see it. Man. And it says it right here, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. But the wise shall understand. Plain and simple. It's Daniel 12:10. The wise will understand. Wow. Blessed is he that waiteth, and cometh to the end of the 1,305 days. Now get this, man. I walked away from all this stuff over 3 years ago. All right, I lived in my shop since let's see, 14, 15, since 2013. Okay, I went through my divorce in 2012. That's where I've seen that black spirit rising out of the water. Work was real bad then too. And then I ended up moving from there into my shop after I signed my divorce papers. Okay? So, what does that tell you? 2012. Alright? I moved into my shop in 2013. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's 5 years, man. It's 5 years. We're here. But go thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of days. We've arrived, you guys. We've arrived. This is the time when, where is this? I want to show it again real quick. You guys can clearly see that angel blowing that trumpet. This is what I was supposed to do, you guys. Ladies, gentlemen, this is exactly what I was supposed to do, what I did. It was crazy listening to that song leaving the gym this morning. Blood on the Scarecrow and Blood on the Plow. You guys heard of that? John Mellencamp sang it. It goes, blood on the scarecrow, blood on the plow. Then you guys know what it says in the Bible about the plow. You put your hands to that plow and you don't look back. Okay? That's exactly what it's been too, man. I'm telling you guys. You guys wouldn't have believed the things that I've seen. You wouldn't. I mean, I've told you guys everything. Everything that I've seen. It's here. It's here. You know? There's a lot of people out there don't believe me when I say I got blacklisted. You know, when I'm telling you that these spirits can literally jump in people. I could go across the street to a job interview, and while I'm talking to the manager, a spirit can jump right in her or him could jump right in him that fast and talk to me and tell me, you know, we're looking for people that we like, you know, and we'll give you a call, you know, that kind of stuff. They let you know that they're in the people's, they let me know that they're literally in them. And wherever I went, I was sitting there eating breakfast and I seen them coming at me, spitting their tongue out really fast, twitch their face and spit their tongue out, you know, right in front of me. You know, they let me know that they can do, they're everywhere. You know, most people couldn't handle knowing what I know. They wouldn't be able to handle it because it's easier to get up and go to work and do what you got to do on a daily basis. Because remember, it says in the Bible, those that now lit will continue to lit until they be taken out of the way. You know, because it's plain to see most people chose what's in the world. You know, Jesus said you can't serve two masters. Even that place called itself a Christian donut place. It's all demonic, man. There's a lot of demonic people all in there, man. It's wicked. People, it's everywhere, you know? It's just everywhere. There's a couple of nice employees in there, but most people don't even know who's around them. They have no clue. When I was at that General Motors plant, they kept singing that song over and over and over. Man, that must be a nightmare for those people to listen to it in there. And they all had jet black hair too, dyed their hair black. And just like that guy I seen over there at Cracker Barrel. And he was looking around like it was his first time seeing this, like he's really amazed to be in this world. Something's getting ready to happen, you guys. You guys need to be ready. You need to be ready for it, because I don't think there's much time here. I really don't. Something's getting ready to happen. I'd like to hear your response on that. That car that pulled out in front of me really fast called Dragonfly. Dragonfly. You know? And that song I heard coming out of the gym, Blood on the Scarecrow, Blood on the Plow. And you know, the Scarecrow sits like on a cross out in the cornfield. And I told you how a lot of these cornfields today, they got the lion's den on them, advertising for pornography shops. Man, that's the Lord blessed us with food and stuff. Then these farmers are putting that crap out in their fields to make a little extra money advertising. I mean, that doesn't show you that the devil's mocking God. And he's showing you how unworthy people are. What they'll do for a little extra money. You know? That's what's happening, you know? I'm sure you guys see it out there where you're at. It's everywhere. I drove across this whole nation, and I seen it everywhere I went. It's everywhere, you know? So I know you guys are seeing it, if I've seen it everywhere. Your cornfields out there, you got a place called the Lion's Den. Those are adult bookstores. Okay? God bless you guys. I hope and pray that you get something out of this message. Be ready. Time's up, okay?